Hello everybody, this is Burgback coming to you with game number 2 between LiquidHero, spawning as the blue Protoss in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, and his opponent, I Am MVP, spawning as the red Terran in the upper left-hand corner of the map. This is Tal'Darim Altar. This is from MLG Providence 2011, and as I said, game number 2 between these two players, and Hero taking the first loss, seeing if he can do a comeback here from game number 1. You know, doing some early Dark Templar harassment, and you know they have a little bit longer of a walk on this game on Tal'Darim because they are cross-spawning on this map. And you know, again, Hero doing that first early DT rush in the back, just kind of floating in there with the Warp Prism and doing some harassment, and that worked for a little while for him, able to get a third base up. But MVP just going mass crazy, like Marine Marauder combo, and that's basically all you saw coming out of there. He basically did M&M, you know, and just being able to really push with that, and then later going into Ghosts and being able to take care of Hero's just High Templar combo and just taking out the shields with that Ghost. Doing a really good job there as Hero's starting to scout. Don't see him going for any kind of gas play yet. As I say that though, look at that, he is going for his Assimilator. So we might be seeing some, well, this is kind of normal, you know, going for that one gas right now. We're going to be seeing, you know, the Cybernetics Core coming down, and we might even see it in the back here, building a pylon in the back of his base, and, you know, the racks coming down, just rallying it down here, and Hero just coming up here, seeing that there's nothing here, probably going to be going over here next, and that's a really good indication. You know, it looks like Hero's probably going to be spotting MVP before MVP spots Hero. So it looks like, yeah, the Cybernetics were going in the back of the base, not wanting to expose too much in case MVP gets inside of his base. Going with that early Zealot, going to make sure he has something down for defense. Orbital Command coming down from the command center, going for, you know, that early money, you know. As this probe, is he going to make it out? He does see that early expand, and that probe is going to get out of there alive, but that Marine is still chasing him. I'm not sure how long the Marine's going to end up chasing him. Yeah, Marine deciding to get out of there, and MVP seeing that Hero's not down south from where he is. He will be spotting him next at this expand. The Warp Gates, sorry, being developed as well, and going for a 3-gate as we go along here. Still on 1 gas, and it looks like MVP going for 2 gas here. Kind of surprised there, so we're going to see a little bit more tech from MVP here in this game, which should be interesting. He already has a couple Marines down, going for that bunker. And it looks like Hero going for a proxy pylon. Going to try and shorten that gap there, especially once that warp gate is down. And starting to push out just a little bit. Probably going to be getting up here just to get this pylon and make sure that he can get to his guys a little bit earlier, because by the time he gets up there, warp gate technology will be done. And again, MVP just kind of scouting around. I wondered, has he seen that? Yeah, he has seen that. I was going to say, he should have seen that by now. And he knows that there are warp gates there, and he knows that the warp gate technology is going to be coming out. And again, going for a command center into orbital command. And it looks like this lone Stalker just kind of coming up here and doing a little bit of damage. But again, getting pushed back by this bunker that's already complete. This probe with 4 HP being a winner here. Wondering if we're going to see a pylon. No, we will not see a pylon here, folks, because of that probe going downtown faster than you can say RuPaul. And this guy down here, this SCV, easily scouting right now. Of course, because most of the units for Hero up here going to try and do some kind of damage, canceling that one bunker that was being built, and going for some supply depots to help cancel this out. And again, some SCVs up here just to repair in case they need to. Not engaging right now. We're just kind of holding out, and again going for an expand now for Hero, as he is up here and he feels safe. He does not, you know, he doesn't feel any kind of pressure from MVP, so he can easily expand right now, and go from there. Another pylon down here inside, just outside, being able to do a little bit of spawning in here as long as Hero can get in there and do some damage. 3 more Stalkers being warped in here. He's definitely going for an all-in with this Stalker movement. And again, this guy down here just able to do whatever he wants, being able to see whatever he wants to see. And these Stalkers just coming in, trying to take down one bunker at a time as he's coming in. And these SCVs trying to come in and repair, but not going to be doing any job there. Bringing in another bunker in the background just a little bit, as we do have a tank coming in, and Siege Tank about 50% done. So really, MVP needs to make his move, and he needs to make it fast. He is coming in here a little bit. Going to try and get vision up here on the high ground as we have some Zealots coming in. Can this be MVP getting taken down from Hero, or will Hero be getting taken out here? That Mule getting surrounded and getting taken out. Starting to do a little bit of damage here to that command center. Definitely slowing down any kind of income that MVP was planning on from this orbital command. As, you know, these Stalkers are just doing a great job. And once that Siege Tank technology is down, we're going to see these guys sieging up and doing, yeah, here we go. Damage going to be coming from these Siege Tanks. And Hero is not going to be seeing any good coming from this at all. We do have a couple sentries coming out. Force field's going down, trying to slow him down just a little bit as that command center is building SCVs right now. I'm kind of surprised that SCV will be taken out right away as soon as that thing spawns. And yeah, there it goes. That's a waste of 50 minerals there for for MVP. But again, a Siege Tank coming up here. We're going to see that thing siege up and just waiting for the units to just come filtering in, putting it right on top of that so it can't move. And a Banshee coming in as well. This might be close to the end of the game for Hero if he can't push through this. Again, a lot of Marines, a Banshee in there, no cloak though. Blink is about halfway done for Hero. But again, the Siege Tank doing a great job of incapacitating these Stalkers, especially since Blink isn't there. There's no way for Hero to get out, and he stopped creating units down here. And again, he hasn't been really creating any units. He's now building them down in his base. It looks like MVP is going to be getting ready. Yeah, here we go. He's getting ready to push out as well. And this Banshee is just going to be taking care of that pylon that was on the low ground here. Of course, I don't think he really knows about this one yet, but he doesn't really care. He's going for the throat. He's going down to Hero's base. He's getting ready to attack. We do have that gas there, and not a second gas here yet, but that's not really that big of a deal yet, as we do have 2 more gateways coming down here. The Twilight Council is done creating Blink, so we will have some Blink, a robotics facility coming as well, but it might be a little too late because in comes MVP with his Banshee. Of course, the Banshee does not have Cloak, and he's not really worried about it, but we have another Banshee being made, and these Stalkers definitely going to be off kilter here because, I mean, they do have Blink, they'll be able to get out, but these tanks are here, and they will definitely stop anything from happening. This one Marine getting up here and just kind of sitting pretty, and the Marine just kind of coming in here now, going to be starting to take out some of these probes, and the tanks just doing their little slow dance up the hill. I mean, really, once you get to that point, and a bunker coming down now for MVP, and kind of, you know, Hero was coming up here trying to do some damage with his units here, but he saw it was kind of futile. And these guys are going to pretty much get massacred, I think, by the tanks once we see these guys get down here. And yeah, down come the units. He's trying to do a little bit of backwards movement here, but forcing Hero back and canceling that bunker. But really, I think Hero is going to be losing this game. MVP doing a really good job here of really keeping the pressure on with his units. He has a great composition of Banshee and Tank and Marines, able to kind of do, if he needed to, a slow push forward with these tanks. We don't have, you know, anything coming out of here. This robotics facility, we don't have, and really, there's no money to really worry about that. He's got a bunch of Stalkers, but that's really about all he's got. He's got some Zealots coming out as well. Doesn't have the speed on the Zealots or anything like that, but these tanks, again, doing a great job, and these warp gates are going to be taken out systematically one by one. It's not going to be a huge thing for him. He's got the Stalkers and the Zealots in here, but again, these tanks and these Banshees can do a great job of just keeping the pressure on these Stalkers, and the Stalkers, again, being forced back. And I think we're going to pretty much see GG coming here from Hero very, very soon. And yeah, pulling those probes off was close to doing that, and then just kind of put them back in. But again, you know, he's got, what, three gates here, soon to be 2 gates, and a bunker coming down in the middle of Hero's base. I think Hero should just be calling the GG here right now. Again, trying to do a little bit of damage, but again, these Banshees doing a great job. They do a lot of damage. You see a lot of, you know, that Banshee already has 9 kills here. And again, Hero just trying to stay alive with the 2 gates that he has, and the income difference between the 2 is just so far apart that down goes that, well, not yet, but the last Stalker will be coming down very, very soon. Pulling the probes off the line now, trying to do last-ditch defense, never give up, never surrender, you know, but I think Hero, yeah, there we go, finally surrendering. So really great job there by MVP, keeping that pressure on. Hero really trying to do like a cheesy move there in the beginning. Not too cheesy, but, you know, bringing this pylon up here and doing some attack. And if Hero probably wouldn't have had those tanks, or not Hero, if MVP wouldn't have had those tanks, this probably would have been a little different of a game. But because of those tanks and being able to get in the siege mode, he was able to hold them off here and be able to kind of incapacitate those stalkers. Because especially since they didn't have blink, he could definitely get those out. That really was a game changer for MVP, being able to do that, and then having that siege tech and just being able to push up into Hero's base, and being able to just do that slow push if he needed to. That really gave MVP the advantage. So really well played there for MVP. Thank you for watching. If you like this series, please make sure to thumbs up the series. Please make sure to subscribe. I love subscribers, and I love getting out and talking about esports with everybody. You know, and if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please make sure to leave a comment down below. I'll try to get in contact with anybody that wants to talk. So again, thank you, and have a great day. Talk to you later. Take care.